Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Swamp Revival. We are back over here at my buddy's house who was building the golf cart, and I know it's been a long time. It's been 2 months since we've even done a video on this cart, but he's been waiting on his lithium batteries. They've been on back order, or a battery, and finally came in. He's finally picked it up, and we're going to look at that install today and just get a little bit further on this thing. So hopefully before long we'll be putting this thing back together and going out and running it and trying it, and maybe do some hog hunting, hopefully. So stay tuned. We'll get back with you. Still sitting there, covered in dust. Man, he has let this thing just go to crap. Ruined my paint job. Look at that thing, dirty. Gotta get this thing cleaned up. This is a cart, if you remember from last time, and this is where the battery's going. So we're going to get back after it and try to show you about putting this battery in this morning. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're taking out all these lead acid batteries, and we're going to put in a lithium, which is going to be awesome. Let's see what kind of stuff we got in here. What kind of parts we got today?
Oh, actually, how much of this happens to go? Okay, that is the charge port.
Charge port.
This is the new LCD gauge.
Little gauges. Check that out. Sweet.
This is the mounting plate.
Mounting
the
plate.
Battery. This is the DC converter. That's the 12 volt, from 48 volt down to 12 volt converter.
Awesome. I want some of these for my boat.
This is the onboard battery charger.
So we got to put all this in there.
But that one converter is going to take the place of that. So,
If y'all remember the one video, we put all that in, and I know it's been forever and a day since we've done one on this.
just have to take this one out and put that one in its place. I could probably leave this one, but that's the one that comes with it, so I figure it's probably better to run it.
When we figure all this out, we'll get right back with you.
So this goes into here. This matches up.
You're going to cut all that back out, right?
Now I can just jump into it.
So we are in the process taking out this plug and putting in the new plug.
That one.
That one course, we had to YouTube it because the directions when we put that box in for wiring are on top of that box and you can't see them. But that's your 12-volt converter from 48 to 12.
Okay.
This is the non-fun part. It looks like a mess, but we know what we're doing because we're professionals, right?
Yeah. So there's a guy dressed as a pirate.
Fired over there. All right, we'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, well, basically what we did is say, heck with all this wiring, we ain't doing it. We're just gonna mount the battery. Not really. Sounds good though, didn't it? We did a lot of guessing at the wiring. We think we got it.
That's what's making me crazy. That hole in the center.
Why are you always? Why is it making you crazy? That's where the thing goes down. Hold your battery down.
Well, I know that, but does it need to be shorter to that way or shorter to that way?
Battery's square, ain't it? Sure would have been a lot simpler just to do it another way. So next we are installing the battery mounting plate.
Hole.
And that thing comes right up through there.
Hold the box while I pick the same thing.
All right, plate's been mounted. This is the battery, where the battery will sit. We got it mounted. I guess next is to set that heavy. It's not as heavy as all those batteries over there, but it's pretty heavy. Your rod goes down through it, somewhere in there, just like that. Your hold down plate. Pretty slick, that's for sure. Why don't you let me have that battery? Use it on my trolling motor.
Took me 2.5 months to get it in.
Like most of this stuff's pretty simple. Just plug and play a lot of it, except for some of that wiring. But of course, you got YouTube to go to this company and figure it out.
My question is, how do you get this tight if it's spinning in the plate down there?
It's going to have to stop eventually.
Okay, what wrenches do we use for this?
Looks like that one. Yes, sir. We can jump some gullies with that and it ain't coming out.
Nowhere.
Jump some gullies, boys. All right. Well, our next step, ain't really been much steps on this one. We'll get back with you. We're cutting a plate to go here now. More like a splash guard to keep stuff splashing up in there to mount. It's on board battery charger. Sit right there.
You know your walkie jaw here, right? Just sitting like that. Does that matter?
Don't matter.
Huh?
It's 10 by 15.
I mean, I don't care.
You just cut it straight. You shouldn't have showed what you made that out of. Where'd you get that sign from?
Okay. Made it in art class.
Oh, y'all made it?
I made it in art class. When I was 7.
What are you doing? Because there ain't been a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit sign in forever around here.
Deburring my edges, sir. I made this in art class when I was 7 years old.
Because I ain't seen a 10-mile-an-hour in a long time.
Looky there.
Look at that.
Fix it
And you doubted my measuring.
like a glove.
I can't even take you serious looking like a pirate.
Either that or I'm dripping sweat everywhere, bud.
You gonna put the yellow side up or put it down? I mean, when I look in there, I want to see aluminum.
What happens if we flip the card upside down?
Well, that's true. We flip it upside down. We don't want nobody to know that was a sign you made in art class when you were 7 years old. All right, what we gonna do? We gonna stand here or we gonna get to work?
We're gonna see if we got some rivets long enough. If we got long enough rivets, we can rivet it in.
Yeah, right there, pile of rivets. All right, that's the next thing we're doing was mounting this on-board charger, which is pretty plug and play in itself. This hooks into the battery. This one will go up to the information gauge up there on the dash and replace that gauge.
Good tap from that.
Hmm?
So now you get technical.
Hey, you got to explain it all. That's how you become a famous YouTuber.
An YouTube famous?
An YouTuber. You got to explain everything. That's what they say anyway. I don't want to be famous.
You already are famous. So.
I just like doing this. All right, we're going to... What?
Just think which one?
Probably that one. Yeah. All right, and this is going to mount. Like that right there. Sweet. And then it's just wiring it up. This is the charging port that comes with this kit. I don't know if you'll need that thing. Looks like it covers everything. Guess it goes on the back there, don't it? Okay, we've got the charging port in, which went right into the original holes of the old charging port. Right there. And the forward reverse switch, which came with a mounting deal, which we utilize the 2 holes that were there from the old one. Then you got your forward reverse switch. I think we're just about ready to bolt the body down. This is some lights. Has to do with some lights he's putting in right now, a little toggle switch. There. It looks like so far. And this will plug into, that will plug into your charging port. Right there. So you can see plug and play. Everything else is plug and play. You got 2 wires come to your battery, along with all your other positive and negative stuff. You ready to bolt this thing down or what?
I think so. Front of rear body up floor. That's these. Here you go. Come on outside.
See my OCD friend here labeled little baggies.
Yeah.
Put all the screws in it. I don't work that way. I just throw them in a bucket and guess. All right, we're gonna get bolting this down. And then I don't know what else. What else?
Putting her together. My thing is after we get the body at least bolted down a little, I want to hook power up and make sure it works.
Why are you blurry on here?
Maybe blurry over here. I don't know. I'm hot.
No, we're doing a little test. We got some wires hooked up. And there's the gauge. 5.27 volts, battery's at 47%.
Okay, this I want in the neutral position. Watch yourself. That's on. That's on. Cross your fingers, Bubba. You know what I could do?
What could you do?
I could turn on the Vitas dashboard.
Oh, you got a dashboard on here?
Oh yeah, baby. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth?
I don't know which. Tack. There it is. What's in there?
What's it doing? Look at there.
Okay, we're in neutral. That's reverse. Okay, so we just gotta flip flop this. Use some wires.
Just gotta turn it around, turn her this way.
I'm giving you some slack to turn it. There you go. Okay, so now forward,
Forward, neutral,
reverse.
reverse.
Okay.
That thing's gonna take off. Whoa, Jack.
It's alive!
I still can't take you serious in that pirate hat. At least talk like a pirate if you're gonna do it.
That was the best I had. It was a cross between a pirate and Frankenstein.
So it works. How about that? It works. That's always good when it does, ain't it?
It moved. It's alive.
Sweet. Wire here comes from the battery. And this is gonna go up under here to the dashboard where we're gonna hook in the smart gauge. There's okay, I put that smart gauge. Sorry for the fine camera work. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing, but I'm not seeing it.
Zip ties.
I will in a minute. And that'll run up here. Stuff's so simple when you ain't got to figure nothing out. Be back in a second. Now, I'm back. We're gonna go right up through here. He's gonna grab it. He's gonna take it from there.
clear of all my steering stuff down there.
Yeah, if you'll take it straight on up to you. Keep going. There you go. We'll just follow along with them wires. Excess up top. Okay,
That's
good.
straight.
No,
What's it mean?
you need to turn it a little bit.
Which way?
This way.
That
This
way?
this way. Right there. Nope. Back a little bit
Which way?
towards the house. Alright, that looks pretty straight. We can see what you're doing if you want your big old hands in the way. There she is. Mount it in, and then as simple as plugging in them two to the back of the gauge.
See these two. This won't do anything anymore. Well, these can just get cut off.
I say it's simple. There's another one that goes right down here. There you go. Plugged in. Tie up all your excess wire. All right, I got the seat mounted. Even got the charger hooked up, and it is charging, which is cool. So at least that works. Had the seat recover. Who did your seat recover?
I don't know the guy's name.
Just one of those guys.
He's a guy outside of Bronson, Hispanic guy. Did really nice work. Good prices. I've got his card somewhere.
Starting to come together.
Happy to give him a shout out. That's good stuff.
So if you're in Florida, around Levy County area, and you need something recovered, there's a guy in Bronson. We don't know his name or where he's at, but he does it. That's great information.
I've got his card.
Oh, okay.
I've got his info. Something wild.
So it's starting to come together. All right, tail lights in. These little plastic protectors are on now. Fixing to read the directions in this conglomeration of a back platform and seat. You got pictures?
Kinda.
Pictures usually are way better in directions. Let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, we just guess at it.
New canopy top and rear struts. Done.
There's the seat back head recovered. Looks good. Well, when we start figuring this out, we'll get back to you. All right. These are your vertical seat supports, seat back supports. They're on back seat. Foot plates on. Now we're going to install what?
This is the seat, the flip seat.
Flip seat, bed, something or another. Welcome back to Swamp Revival. It is Monday, and I have been up since pretty early, putting in some cows and a bull that got out and fixing fence. And that's not really something I wanted to do. And we had to fix some fence along the road, but then I had to go down there in the swamp, down to the creek, and finish some fence down there that got messed up, probably where they were getting out. I didn't see no tracks there, but I'm pretty sure that's where they slipped through. And bull got out and went down the road and fought with another bull, and they tore up that man's fence. But we both got our fences fixed and got our bulls back where they're supposed to be for now. But it is Memorial Day, and we don't ever want to forget what today's about. I know people like to They get a longer weekend. They like to go fishing, have barbecue, spend time with their family. But let's not forget why we can do all that, why we have the freedoms we have in this country. Is for those who have fought and died for our freedom. And the days like this are not easy for the families, because it's a day of remembrance, and it may bring back some terrible times they went through during that loss, you know. And not that it don't happen every day, but days like this even bring it more into reality. But let's just remember that our freedom, it cost somebody their life, and we don't never need to forget that. And we always need to remember those who have fallen in the name of freedom for this country. Sorry we cut the video short Saturday. I had to run and go get some stuff done before Sunday. I preach, I'm a pastor, so I had to go get things ready for Sunday, and we had a great service Sunday. Today's Monday. I'm just going to kind of recap what we did on that project we've been working on, that golf cart. And I'm going to post some pictures at the end, because he kept on working on it, and he got it all finished, and it looks awesome. And I'm going to post some befores and then the after, and it's something that you can do too. If me and him can do it, you can do it. And all the parts are readily available. All you do is order them. If it don't come with directions, look at YouTube from the company you got it from, and you can put it together too. And it costs money, but it don't cost near as much, I think, as going out and buy one that's already been done by some company, you know. But he called me a little while ago. He said, I've run that thing and it is bad news. And I might go over there in a little while and we'll get some video of that. But Saturday, he had all his parts come in with his lithium battery and all that, and the 48 to 24 volt converter, the charger, and we got all that installed. The smart gauge up on the dash, got that installed, and we started working on the back bed flip seat and putting that on, and he's got all that done. And I'll show you them pictures. That thing looks like a totally different buggy. Total 100% transformation for the good. So got all that done, and it was super simple. Probably the hardest part was a little bit of the wiring, but we got it figured out, and it all works. So if you got a little bit of a knowledge, you can do it too. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Check the pictures out at the end. Don't forget to subscribe to Swamp Revival or any of the channels that you watch, because it helps those channels out, and it does not cost nothing to have a YouTube account. You have to have an account to be able to subscribe. So sign up, get an account, subscribe to us, and every time we do a video, it'll send you a notice that we've done it. And don't forget to hit that like button, you know, and leave some comments, what you think about it, what you don't like about it, what can we do different, you know. My feelings don't get hurt easy. So hope y'all have a good day, have a good Memorial Day, spend it with your family, enjoy it, but don't ever forget the reason why we can have that extra day off. We hope you have a good one. We'll see you on the next one.